सो फ्रेंड्स, हमारे पीसी टेक इंडस्ट्री में फ्रॉम द वेरी बिगिनिंग कुछ ऐसे ब्रांड्स रहे हैं जिनका नाम बहुत ही ज्यादा प्रोमिनेंट रहा है। अब आई एम प्रीटी श्योर कि इन ब्रांड्स के जो प्रोडक्ट्स हैं आपने कभी ना कभी लाइफ में जरूर यूज करे होंगे, आपने इनके बारे में सुना भी जरूर होगा। सो आज के इस वीडियो में गाइस हम लोग बात करेंगे अबाउट गीगाबाइट एंड इसी चीज को और बेटर समझने के लिए हमारे साथ में सर हैं आज वीडियो में।
Hi guys, I'm Sunil Grewal and I had Indian operation for Gigabyte.
So first of all sir, Gigabyte as a brand I'm pretty sure आप लोग भी इस चीज पर एग्री करेंगे, कोई इंट्रोडक्शन की जरूरत नहीं है। बट आप लोग जो है मदरबोर्ड सेक्शन में यू हैव बीन प्रोमिनेंट सिंस अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम, बट रिसेंट ईयर्स में जैसा कि मैंने देखा है एंड आप लोगों ने भी नोटिस किया होगा कि यू गाइस हैव बीन बिल्डिंग अ एंटायर इकोसिस्टम। सारे प्रोडक्ट्स जो हैं वो Gigabyte एक पूरा इकोसिस्टम बन रहा है। तो आर देयर एनी न्यू लॉन्चेस जो कि अभी आने वाले हैं, कोई और प्रोडक्ट सेगमेंट आप लोग अभी टारगेट कर रहे हैं फिलहाल?
I'll give you a bit brief behind the whole thought process. Of course, we were like a leading motherboard vendor worldwide. So we have been into motherboard, we have been into VGA. That remains our core business. But we had a dream. We want to create something like DIY. But when I'm talking about DIY, I'm talking about retail concept. So what we realized where we missing on something when it comes to channel or retail. But that end customer walks in and he builds a system. The challenge remained with the services.
Right.
So Gigabyte, what we thought at Gigabyte, we want to build the whole ecosystem when it talks to the whole components. So a customer can walk in a shop, he choose a component. Of course, I'm talking about Gigabyte. He can choose his spec, build his complete PC, and Gigabyte should be in a position to give on-site warranty. So that is the thought where we started building components one by one. So today, if you ask me, we added our SSD. In fact, we were the first one to launch on Zen 4, and then we added our monitor. Of course, when it talks about monitor, we have been talking only 144 Hz and above. And we also introduced a power supply. Then we introduced our cabinets. The idea is somebody walks into, he gets a lot of options. He build a complete PC. And then he doesn't worry about services. And if the product belongs to me, the ownership belongs to me. So the person won't be struggling to get a warranty, and we want to get it on site.
So this sounds pretty perfect. And इसके बाद में we'll move forward to the next question, sir. I believe we should talk about जो last year में कुछ थोड़ा सा price inflation बहुत ज़्यादा रहा है components को लेकर, जिसकी वजह से majority of the gamers I am pretty sure have struggled इस वजह से graphics card का VGA pricing जो इतना ज़्यादा बढ़ गया था, और उसकी वजह से हर components के pricing में ही inflation आया था. So आपको भी पता होगा कि Gigabyte जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा एक्टिव रहा है कम्युनिटी में, एंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्पॉन्सरिंग स्ट्रीमर्स, गेमर्स एंड काफ़ी सारे टूर्नामेंट्स भी जो है Gigabyte में उनका एक्टिव प्रेजेंस रहता ही है स्टार्टिंग से.
Well, if you ask me, the last year belongs to mining. You can say bitcoins. There are a lot of coins they were into the market, and I will be very honest to accept that part. I think the ecosystem has to accept that part, that everybody was making money. So the price got inflated in every product which we have been dealing in. At the same time, because of COVID, demand was on high. Production was not in sync with the demand. So of course, there is a demand and supply gap, and that's the reason you see there's a price increase for your VGA card. That one reason was mining. The second reason was availability, and then you talks about monitor. The price goes by like 20-30%, and you talks about even DRAM. So everything was on a high. So the total bid for a system is actually raised by 30%. So that was let me be honest, it was a real scenario.
So this was the actual time जब कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स को, गेमर्स को, हर एक उस पीसी एंथुसियास्ट को एक्चुअली ब्रांड्स की जरूरत थी, और ऐसे ही टाइम पर Gigabyte केम फॉरवर्ड विद द किल द बिल सेल, राइट?
I won't say much on this. I said it. Let me very know something. We also made money. 2021 everybody made money. So it's either me or any other vendor, or maybe even the retail. Even I give a price and X to my channel, they never move it to X to the gamer. So the whole ecosystem made a lot of money. So now when your February, when your mining get crashed, of course everybody correct the prices. But the correction was not at the level that attracts the end consumer or a gamer to the market. So usually after mining, people expect that there's correction and the people should come to the market. And at Gigabyte, we analyzed that it didn't happen. The gamers are not back. They were expecting more. When they are expecting more, so it means that the vendor has to take losses. So of course, once you make a lot of money, as a vendor, you've never been in a mood to lose money. So everybody wants to just try to have a market where they don't lose money. So the price get corrected, their whole inventory get corrected. So they stick to one price, but that price was not enough to get that gamers back into the market. So at Gigabyte, let me be very honest, I was talking to Shashank. Shashank is my team member who looks into marketing. We keep on analyzing the whole clicks on web. We try to check with retail partner what's happening. So I think something is missing. The channel, or I don't say channel, the end customer expecting something more. So at Gigabyte, we've taken something a real, call on it. We made our money out of this ecosystem. This time is to pay back. So kill the bill is nothing. It's paying back to the ecosystem. So the end customers come back to the market. And when we talk about end customer coming back, we are not thinking about Gigabyte. We want that customer should be back. So the customer should be back. My retail, the family, I say, the channel, the retail, or the e-tail, they should be feel motivated to remain in this business. So there in June we taken a call, and July we started with this kill the bill. So let me explain it. Kill the bill. So there is no bill is nothing related to any person. Bill means invoice. So the idea was to get the best price to end customer. That is one. Second, the idea was to push everybody in the ecosystem to follow and get the best to their consumer. So that was an idea.
Alright sir, after huge success of this initiative जो आप लोगों ने लिया है Gigabyte पर, multiple viewers जो कि देखते हैं मेरे videos, they have always been waiting कि कब next sale जो होगा वो live होगा, when we can expect next kill the bill offer. So अभी recently, when can we expect it again?
Well, kill the bill, the final edition will start from 5th to 8th, and that edition will be the last one for the year, that's 2022. Let me be honest, we analyzed at Gigabyte, the reason and the mean we start this is actually compulsive. So it means very clear the consumer are back. We made competitors to adjust their prices. So now the market is really competitive, and the end customer is getting the best price from the vendors. They're able to build the builds they want to have of their choice, their components, and at a very competitive price. So we realized that 3 months were enough time to make that happen, and we able to make it happen. So it's time to close this thought process for the year at least.
That's very sad. The last part, I believe, because there are multiple people जो कि expect कर रहे हैं कि with the new generation of graphics cards and motherboards, people might be expecting कि ऐसे कुछ और deals and sales आएंगे.
I said there was no deal actually. I said kill the bill is not about deal. The kill the bill is not about price. The kill the bill is about a connect consumer and the ecosystem. So I said the thought was to bring the customer back. The idea was to keep motivate the channel, the retail and the e-tail. And I think we have been successful in that.
Right.
But if it talks about 4000 series, though we are closing on kill bill, but if it thinks we need to go aggressive at Gigabyte, we'll push our channel, we'll push our retail to remain aggressive on 4000 series.
So बात करते हैं सर about the recent or as you said the final kill the bill offer. तो इसमें I like to know sir कि what's special about?
So well, as I said it, we had a thought when we started with kill the bill, and it's deliver what we expected. So it's a finale. We want to go very aggressive, try to get the best for the consumer, the final chance to get the best prices on the product they want to go at. Of course, as I said it, we build the product and we make product only for the gamers, because when it comes to monitor, it's 144s and above. So it's something a gamer or a professional only look for that kind of machines. So people, the consumer will get best prices on VJ cards, they will get best prices on monitors.
So that means you believe इस बार I can get a 3090 Ti for me?
Yes, you can.
तो अभी recently आप लोगों ने भी नोटिस किया होगा Gigabyte को as the official sponsors of लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स IPL में. So any further plans sir? मतलब ऐसा sports arena में कुछ ऐसा और कुछ देख सकते हैं हम Gigabyte की तरफ से?
Yeah, we also currently associate with Mohan Bagan. You're able to see Gigabyte on their jersey, and of course the idea of connect with sports is like we want to connect with the end consumer, because when it talks about components, if it talks about component brands, we virtually goes inside the boxes. So like when it talks about motherboard, we always been inside the box. So we just want to get out of the box and want to make our presence feel to the people. Yes, we are Gigabyte, and Gigabyte is a company who builds, deliver world class product lines to their consumer.
So I'm pretty sure आज के वीडियो से आपको काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिला होगा, एंड आपको ब्रांड के बारे में भी काफ़ी कुछ पता लगा होगा. Gigabyte एज अ ब्रांड प्रोडक्ट्स तो आप सभी ने यूज़ किए हैं, बट एज अ ब्रांड काफ़ी कुछ आपको आज सीखने को मिला होगा. सो आई फर्स्टली लाइक टू थैंक सर फॉर स्पेयरिंग आउट द टाइम वीडियो में आने के लिए एंड आप लोगों को एजुकेट करने के लिए ब्रांड के बारे में.
Thanks buddy. And well, I says that at Gigabyte we love you all guys. I'm talking about channel, retail and consumer who have been preferring our product, and we assure you that we always keep on bringing new and innovative product for you. And last but not least, we never disappoint you on after sales services. We'll try to make it better, and going forward. As I said, we had planned that we can give you on-site warranty in 2023. Thanks everybody.